seeking righteousness and seeking meekness.
Yeah.
You will escape the curses, and on top of that, the Most High's anger when He's going to bring His anger, man.
Exactly. And the Lord's anger, when He brings it, is a good thing, because that's going to end the curses of us when the Lord makes His second return. So you got our people going before Esau, begging Esau, because they really ain't got no choice. But they're begging Esau basically to allow them to be free. You can't beg this devil to allow you to be free. He put you in slavery for a reason. And the Most High made him put you in slavery for a reason, to show you what's really going on, to show you why you're in this predicament at the last days. All right? But He's not going to be the one to pull back your captivity. It's going to be the Lord to do it. The Messiah is going to make His second return and do that job. In the midst of this nuclear war that's coming up, because this world will be destroyed. This particular, and what I mean by word, I'm talking about this particular empire is going to be destroyed. All right? This is not the everlasting kingdom, which was spoken about in the book of Daniel, 7th chapter. That's talking about our kingdom, the kingdom of the Israelites. So let's read this, bro. Read what you got. Who was reading?
That's something, Caleb. I was reading Isaiah 31:1. Shall I jump back there?
Mm-hmm.
I got a quick something.
All right, go on, bro.
This is Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Yeah, because you got our people that have sold out and joined forces with the devil, and when the devil goes down, they're gonna go down right along with them. Like you got these pastors, TD Ballhead Face, and you got all of these other jakes out there thinking that they get to somewhere with Esau, and Esau's gonna pave the way to live a decent life. No, that's not gonna happen. Yahawashi is gonna do that. It says it in the book of Deuteronomy 28:68 that no man shall redeem you. Okay? Meaning no man is going to allow you to escape or buy you away from your captivity, buy you away from the curses. Let's read this.
Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stand horses, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong.
Right.
But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. So because our people are so dead set on this man and believe that this man can recover the world and recover their way of life, hey, guess what? They're gonna receive the judgment of trusting in another man. It says, "Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, that maketh his flesh." So if you want to trust in man, when this man goes down, you're gonna reap the rewards of this man going down. You're gonna receive the judgment he's gonna receive, since you want to be neck and neck with this man. All right? Go on.
It says, neither seek Yahawah, yes, yet he also is wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his word.
And he will not call back his word. So when he sends his son Yahawashi down, that's his word being fulfilled and destroying this place. So you think he's going to pull back his son? Here it is, his son has been waiting for 2,000 years to come down here just so he can pull him back. Now hell with that. When his son comes back, this place is through. This place is finito. Because we got to look at two things here. We got to look at the incoming nuclear war, the inevitable, which is a nuclear war, the Third World War, and then the Messiah making his second return. Those two things are going to simply destroy the civilization. And that's what we prophesy in the name of Yahawah Bashmi Yahawashi. And who don't like it, that's on you, man. Tough titty. Deal with it. Go on, brother. Just like how we had to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And they say we've got a chip on our shoulder.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Esau always like to say that, you know. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Well, wouldn't you if you were in captivity for 400 years?
They're gonna have 1,000 chips on their shoulder
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the kingdom, mate.
Yep.
Got some nerve.
And we're gonna talk Cockney to him as well. You got a chip on your shoulder, have ya?
It says, yet he is also wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers.
But he will arise against the house of evildoers. It says that what is it? The thief shall. It says that the thief shall enter into the house of the wicked. Okay, so that's just what it is, man. I wonder what's going on over here.
Oh shit! You know what?
Oh yeah, they said this
Yeah, you know what?
earlier
They
on.
come up and did say, yeah, you can't be here. You know, you need permission and all that.
Oh,
you
really?
Know, the,
But I think
the person that works here, the
Yeah.
parkkeeper.
yeah, I think we might be all right
I
because
think we'll be fine.
I said to him, we're gonna be here. If you want to find out any information, come back later.
Okay.
But some sirens went, and he said, "Oh, there's something going on. I've got to go over there."
Yeah.
I think the Most High pulled him away from us.
Yeah,
You
it
know
was
what I
really
mean?
spiritual, but
Yeah.
he was having a little go at us.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? What's the saying? You know, what is that about?
Yeah.
Oh, some guy came up earlier.
Some guy, yeah, he looked like he was
This
part
is
of,
before
part
camp
of the-
started.
part of the park business, part of the park.
Park ranger.
Park ranger, yeah, he looked
Okay.
like it.
Come
But
on.
I think the Most High might be just seeing how we
How we
Dealt with
react to it.
we dealt with it
dealt
all
with it
right. We
quite
dealt
well,
with it.
innit?
Huh? Yeah. I ain't worried. But even if they told us to move on, we just have to go in the spirit anyway and
Yeah.
do what the spirit says.
Because this
to
is
do.
like the scripture says that we have no continued dwelling place.
Yeah.
So we have to move anyway. But this is what I'm saying. This is why we gotta be seeking for the Lord to come, so that we can have our own
Yeah.
place, rather than this nonsense. Go on, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahawah, that take counsel but not of me.
Right? They take counsel, but not of the Lord. They don't seek counsel of the Lord. They're seeking somewhere else. They're seeking the help of the same people that are responsible for their own downfall. That's who they're seeking for, and that's a stupid thing to do. How would you seek counsel unto the same people that have not your best interests at heart, that enslaved your forefathers, that stole everything from your forefathers? Why would you do that? But I understand, because Jake don't know any better, and Jake has been pretty much polluted with this ideology of we're all the same and we all can get along one day and we shall all overcome and all of this nonsense, right? And they've all been brainwashed to be integrated into the system and to trust them. Go on, brother.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahawah, that take counsel but not of me,
Yep.
that cover with a covering but not of my spirit,
Right.
that they may add sin unto sin.
Right, that they may add sin unto sin. So that's a sinful thing to do. It's to worship man. That goes against the law in the Exodus. That's the first law. The first law says that you should not worship any other gods besides you, or besides the Most High. That's the first commandment. Not to worship any other gods before you, but to worship the Heavenly Father. Okay? So yeah, brother, get me Jeremiah 17, and I believe it's verse 5 or something like that.
Because remember when, just on that subject, what we was talking about, because everything's about learning. When the Apostle Tahar, it was something going on about 2 years ago. He was in a park. What was it? I think it might have been a parcel or something. Something was happening, but the ranger came up to him in the park, and before even the ranger even stepped to him, he said, "Do you want us to move?" I was watching all that, you know.
Yeah.
He said, "Do you want us to move? We can move, no problem." Before the ranger even opened his mouth to show that we're not what you think we are. You know what I mean? You agree with your adversary quickly,
While he's
man.
in the way, yeah.
You just bring out. He just draw the sword quick, like to say. He defended. He like disarmed the guy with kindness, man. Was that a soft word?
Turn
away wrath.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So we learn from our elders and our apostles, man. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Yeah, man. Back to you, Slakia.
Yeah, that's all right. Yes, so
Jeremiah 17
17
and-
verse 5.
This is Jeremiah 17 and 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahawashi, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, whose heart departed from the Lord Yahawah Yahawashi.
Right, because your heart is on a man to basically do you better. But this man can't do you no better. He's not built to do you any better. And he can't even do himself any better, because basically all of the deeds that this man has done, or these people have done, had led to their destruction, or will lead to their destruction. So how can they help you? See, this is the thing. You gotta get your head out the clouds, man, and see what's going on in this reality, basically. Because the reality of the matter is the Lord is going to deal with this place and deal with the people that have actually ruled this place. So if you cleaving unto them, then basically you're going to receive the same judgment as what they're going to receive. So anyway,
I've got a quick precept just to finish this if you want.
yeah, go on.
Isaiah 30 and 2, it says that walk down into Egypt and have not asked of my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh,
Right, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Go on.
and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right, because it's the Lord that takes away the power. It's the Lord that gives and taketh away. So he gave the power to these other nations, and he's going to take the power from them, just like how the Lord gave us the power, and he took it from us. So the same power that gave and take away the power, we got to be asking him for. We got to be asking him to get that power back. Not no man. Go on, brother.
It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
That's the point right there. Therefore, the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, because they're going to lose their strength.
Yeah, yeah,
And when he loses his strength,
Yeah.
you will lose your strength as well, because
Yeah.
you trust in his strength. You credited his strength. You
Yeah.
looked at what he has and said, "Oh, well, I'll just trust in them. I ain't going to listen to them Israelite guys, because them guys are talking a bunch of baloney. So I'm not going to hear what they got to say. I'm going to hear what Biden got to say. I'm going to believe in Biden that one day he's going to open up the economy and basically allow us to do what we were doing before, like these Jakes down here. All Jake down here want to do is party it up. So they're hoping like hell, put these placards up and promoting the idea on YouTube, saying that, man, oh man, you know, I got clothes, man. I was watching this video that the Elder Require put up of this Jake, and he was saying, man, I got old clothes, man, from months ago, before COVID, man. And I can't wait to go back out there and start partying.
I'm going to all the clubs.
I'm going to all the clubs I can go to. He was saying, man. So Jake is on some club shit. That's what people are into. People are just into being entertained. Just entertain me, please. I need it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to deal with the real world.
Yeah, yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to escape. That's all people want to do is escape, because they don't want to actually use their brain to think about the wrongs of what's going on and find a solution to the problem. You can't find no solution to the problem if all you want to do is club it up all the daggone time. All right? There's no solutions coming from that. Go on, brother.
Yeah, just last verse, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and they that trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Right. There you go. And speaking of the club, I want to get into this article, and then we're going to get the scriptures on this. It says, after a year without nightclubs, I can't wait to go dancing again. COVID has killed the live music industry. DJs like me are hoping that the 21st of June will be the new start. Laura Beddison is a producer, DJ, and songwriter. If you told me at the end of 2019, a year I spent DJing in Mexico, US and China and Europe, that a total ban of clubs, live music, and communal singing was imminent, I would have told you to check your tinfoil hat. Yet here we are, almost 12 months into a global lockdown that has turned life into a modern-day footloose. That 1980s classic set in the town where dancing is illegal, albeit with less Kevin Bacon and more hand sanitizer. So it goes as far as to read. It says, I first moved to London from a small commuter town in the Midlands. Age 18, hungry for a new experience beyond that tourist trap. And you got people that actually move away from their country just to come down here just to do foolishness. Go to certain clubs and just do all kind of foolishness.
Yeah.
But that's being put to a stop now.
Yeah.
And that's what people urge to go back to. They urge to go back to the clubs. They urge to commit adultery. And that's all you have going on in these clubs. You got a whole lot of women, harlots going into these clubs.
Yep.
Sleeping with so many different men as they can sleep with for that particular moment in time. Get drunk, drink booze all day. And just do a bunch of pretty much nothing.
They do sorcery in those clubs as well. They take drugs, which is pharmakia.
Yeah.
They take drugs there as well, like the brother was saying. So that's what people are into. People are into just entertainment, fun.
Yeah.
Even my URC, they're all about fun. That's why they made a song called Have Fun, Have Fun, Have Fun.
Oh yeah. Have you seen they had a party?
Israelite party.
Yeah.
It's an Israelite party.
Yeah, they're known for they're known for having a party, but this one was on another level, man. They was trying to get. We know the one there was a dance off, but this one. There was, but this one was like it was like pure worldly and chatting and trying to get people to do like Soul Train dance moves and all that. And he said, I remember you was a sister back in the day. You was on Soul Train and all talking worldly, man. I couldn't believe it.
Well, that's just how URC. They bring what they usually do, or what they. I don't know if they still do it now, but they're an Israelite group and bringing in the world into the truth. That's what he's all. That's what they've been doing all this time.
And Nate was in the middle dancing. Have you seen that? Have you seen that one?
I didn't see
Nate
that.
came through. It was like doing a Soul Train thing, man, going through the thing and going through the middle and dancing. And Nate was dancing and Elder Manata's up while I started laughing and I had to start laughing because the man looked. He said Nate can't even dance.
How you looked.
It was off. He was off, man. It's like they're making mockery of the Lord, really.
Yeah, basically,
There's this bad spirit on them now, man. Oh my. Anyway,
Yeah, that's just that group, man. I mean, unless they repent.
yeah.
But anyway, it says
It's like, can you imagine an elder apostle Gabar trying to dance like a 20-year-old? That's what it looked like. He made a fool of himself,
Yeah,
man.
he
I
did, he
thought,
did.
nah. If you weren't convinced that was off then, before, now you would definitely be convinced there's something very, very wrong with them. Definitely. Yeah. Back to you, Slucker.
yeah, con. Yeah, I mean, that's just that group, man. They bring the world into the mix in this truth. They don't separate the truth from the world. They bring all of that together. Nah, you don't do that, man. We're separate from the world. The scripture says, love not the world, neither the things that are of the world. For the love of the world is the enmity against the Most High. Okay? So anyway, let's get into it. Let's read.
I got some.
If you can, give me you got some, yeah?
I'll get it. What do you want to get?
I'm in the house of mourning. Scripture.
Yeah, you can get that. But give me 2 Timothy 3, verse 4. Come. Might as well read what you got, though.
This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 2. It is better to go into the house of mourning than to go into the house of feasting.
Why is that? Keep going.
For that is the end of all men.
Right, that is the end of all men. And there's a reason why, in the first place, you have these clubs, these strip clubs, and every kind of club you can think about, the bar. The reason why you have all of this stuff is so that you can be distracted. Like you have the term bread and circuses, which goes back to Rome, and they would give people the opportunity to go to these coliseums and all of these different games to distract you during that time. So this is how you know that also this is a revival version of the ancient Roman Empire, because they would give you ball games to watch and coliseum wars to watch as well. Fights like you have nowadays. You have the UFC, you have MMA, and you have football, and you have basketball and kickball and all of these different balls and shit, right? And all you're doing is you're getting into these different ball games that they're presenting to you. And meanwhile, the elite, they're coming together in these secretive councils, mapping out your life, your new lead life in the future. And you're wondering, what happened here? What happened is for all of this time, you were distracted watching all of these ball games, watching Coronation Street, watching these standards all fucking day. X Factor, American Idol, seeing poor people go up there and make fun of them damn selves. That's what you've been doing, and that's why the world is changing against you. Go on, brother.